Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play The Adventures of Lolo 2. Here we are up to floor 7, and really, I kind of find these a little bit easier because these stages on this floor are a little bit easier than some of the previous floors, because I don't know if they tested them as thoroughly as they should have. Now, the obvious way you're supposed to progress here is you take that emerald block and push it in front of the top Medusa, so you can then start to, then you can start to do laps around the room. I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I am going to do is take advantage of the fact that once you step onto the front half of an arrow tile, you can get through it just fine. And also the fact that stepping half into a Medusa's zone does not kill you immediately. That's a good thing too. Push you here. Grab those. And push you a little bit further. Trying to push further could result in a catastrophe. It could very well do that. Now, there are actually two ways to take care of Dawn Medusa down at the bottom. The way you're probably supposed to do this is by by walking right back through here and then manipulating these blocks. However, you can do it this way too. You just have to be careful not to step directly under him when he is right over that arrow. And now he's trapped. So we can walk right up here. Do that. And now that he is completely trapped, we can go ahead, completely seal him off. Get really annoyed at the way the rest of this room wants to work. Be really annoyed at the fact that I just did something I really didn't need to do. I didn't kill the room or anything, but I did just annoy myself. I could have done this without doing what I just did, but you know, I guess I have to screw up every now and then. Screw up non-fatally, mind you, but still screw up. And now get ready for another game of Dodge the Dawn Medusa, but it's not nearly as bad because it's really only in 2 rows that you're gonna have to dodge the sucker. First, we get him over here, so he gets to be a block for us, kinda, even though he's not really all that useful. As long as we get him over here and not, say, out in the middle of the open field, we're perfectly fine. What we need to do is be very careful as we see the Medusa and not walk in front of the tree while he's staring straight at us, mind you. Take this and push it right there to block both of those two. Also to keep ourselves from getting zapped by Dawn Medusa. Then we're gonna walk here. We'll get those 3 hearts in a second. But we need to do a thing here. Shoot here. We need to take this block and position it in front of the Medusa. And then we need to do that. remember, be very careful at this point in time. I probably could have pushed that emerald block just to block both of them at the same time. Oh well. But now we're going to be very careful again here. As we go in here and push that up, over, up. And now if we only walk half a step, we can ignore that arrow entirely. And now we've only got one thing we really need to worry about. So we grab all three of those. Now, if we grab that heart container, it's basically threatened in two directions. So let's take care of both of those directions now. Don't pause on the heart tile like I just did. God damn it. That was a good run, too. Blah. Okay. Get up there. If you do what I just did, you get to laugh at yourself. Or you get to laugh at me, which is probably more appropriate right now, anyway. I could have just put that right there, and then make this guy a non-issue for the rest of this time. No, I couldn't, because I need to push it down one more, just so I can get underneath the other one. Oh well. It's a nice thought, isn't it? Oh, I can't believe I did that. Can't believe I did that. Blah. Boy, the thing, I know what to do in this room, I'm just not doing it. I am just not executing this. I'm executing Lolo. That's not a good thing. Not by my count, anyway. Right in the path that I didn't need to walk in front of. Oh well. So now, this time when I grab this, I do not need to stand there and talk. Ugh. And also, yes, you're gonna have to come from the left side to get rid of that block. Or at least get out of the way of the door. This one is an interesting room. Hopefully I have much less problem doing this room than the last one, even though it involves a freaking Rocky. And we all know how much I love Rockies. But basically, we are going to be riding animals, or riding various things across the water. The first step is to get Snaky there, and turn it into an egg and push it all the way across to that little, to the vertical line of river that Rocky is standing right next to. You heard me. We're going to do this. And now, if I can do all this smoothly, I did not do this smoothly. Yep, that's annoying. I did not do that correctly. Because we need to stay on this. We need to stay on the egg until we can get to that emerald frame that's right there in the middle of that area. It's kind of frustrating when you know exactly what to do, but you still screw it up. Okay, now we push you here, we push you here. Now we need to wait for the egg to come back, so we can write it up there above the tree line before it sinks. And it will sink. So now we've got 2 more hearts. We've got 1 goal that we are going to use to ride out of here. So we shoot you, grab the 2 hearts, wake everyone up, go here. Now, he's going to sink in the exact same place the Snaky just did. Only now we can ride him to freedom. Or at least, to the gym. Now, we've still got floors to go here. Ah, yes, this area. Now, I will warn you, there is a very popular online guide for this game. The online guide does not know how to solve this room. I found this to be fairly funny. It knows some of the steps, but it doesn't know all of them. Which is hilarious to me, for so many reasons. But, we're gonna take advantage of the mechanic where we push a block onto an enemy after they disappear. We're going to take advantage of that. We're also going to take advantage of just how much space 3 emerald blocks can actually seal off. So now, we're going to push this up here. Be very careful with it. Yeah, we're going to be very careful with it. We're going to push it right there. And then we're going to push it 1/2 tile up. There's a reason we're putting it exactly right there. It's still going to block the Medusa for us, but it's going to do something else. It's going to effectively seal off an entire half of this room when we're done. So now, we shoot you. We use you as a barricade. And now we get to laugh. So we need the two hearts on top. Those can wait. We'll grab those last. But now we're going to use Snaky as an impromptu block. And let it do that. While we're doing that, we're going to move you 1 more 1/2 step here. And then 1/2 step up. So now we have effectively sealed off everything in the upper left from being able to get down into the lower right. You may notice this is where the chest is. And the skulls can wake up all they want to. They cannot get through the blocks. And thus we can stick our tongues out at them because they cannot reach us. Yeah, if you go to look up guides for this game, they get this floor wrong. At least the guides I have found, they always get that floor wrong. I think they all wrote the solution down wrong once and then copied each other. Go figure. Okay, so now this floor looks fairly confusing, right? How am I going to get across? Well, obviously you're going to shoot skulls. Go hunt, kill skulls. For all my City of Heroes players. But we're going to be able to do this in such a way, we should be able to ride one skull, and it will take us completely around everywhere we need to go. If we do this quickly enough. Just like that. And thus, floor 7 is finished. Even though I should have shot that one skull before I grabbed the heart piece, you know how it is. And now we begin immediately being stared at by 2 Medusas. Even though they are through rocks. But anyway, yeah. Once again, we will take care of this next time. So until then, take care everyone.